Most people think dehydration starts when they're desperately thirsty. But what if your body has already been asking for water long before you reach that point? In the middle of packed schedules, long commutes, endless screen time, workouts, and everyday stress, one of the simplest things we can forget is also one of the most important: staying properly hydrated. Water isn't just something you drink when you're thirsty. Your body depends on water for essential functions, including transporting nutrients, supporting circulation, regulating body temperature, and helping remove waste. And according to the National Academies, there isn't one magic amount of water that works for every person, because hydration needs can change dramatically depending on activity, climate, health, age, and other factors. That's important because you've probably heard the familiar advice to drink a specific number of glasses every single day. The reality is more complicated. Your total water intake comes from drinking water, other beverages, and even the food you eat. The National Academies also emphasizes that people who are physically active or exposed to hot environments may need more fluid. And here's where everyday habits can make a real difference. Instead of waiting until you're extremely thirsty, making fluids a regular part of your day can help reduce the risk of dehydration. Health guidance from the NHS notes that thirst, dark yellow urine, tiredness, dizziness, and a dry mouth can all be signs that your body may need more fluids. Think about a typical day. You wake up, rush through breakfast, head to work, spend hours looking at a screen, grab coffee, get caught up in meetings, and suddenly it's late afternoon. You realize you've barely had anything to drink. Then you try to make up for it all at once. But healthy hydration is better approached as a regular habit rather than a last-minute emergency. For most people, plain water is one of the easiest choices. It doesn't come with added sugar, it's widely available, and it can be carried almost anywhere. Other drinks can contribute to fluid intake too, but choosing water more often can be a simple way to keep hydration from becoming another complicated health decision. The NHS says water is a healthy choice for hydration, while water, milk, and sugar-free drinks can all contribute to daily fluid intake. But there's another part of the story that often gets overlooked. What happens when the weather changes or your body is under extra stress? Hot conditions, intense exercise, illness, vomiting, or diarrhea can all increase the risk of dehydration. In those situations, ordinary daily habits may not be enough, because your body can lose fluids faster than usual. And this is why there's no universal hydration formula that everyone should blindly follow. Someone sitting in an air-conditioned office all day doesn't necessarily have the same fluid needs as someone working outdoors in extreme heat. An athlete doesn't have the same requirements as someone spending a quiet day at home. Your environment and activity level matter. There is also a surprisingly simple clue you can watch during the day. Your urine color can provide a useful indication of hydration. NHS guidance recommends drinking enough fluids so that your urine is generally a pale color, while darker urine can be associated with dehydration. It's not a perfect medical test, but it can be a practical reminder to pay attention to what your body is telling you. Still, more water isn't automatically better. The goal is balance. The National Academies points out that water requirements vary widely and that excessive intake can also become a problem. So this isn't a challenge to see how much water you can force yourself to drink. It's about giving your body an appropriate amount of fluid for your circumstances. And there's something bigger here than water itself. A healthy routine isn't built around one miracle habit. Hydration works alongside nutritious food, adequate sleep, physical activity, and stress management. You may not be able to control every deadline, every stressful day, or every unexpected problem, but you can control some of the small choices you make throughout the day. So the next time you're rushing through a busy afternoon, stop for a second and ask yourself a simple question. When was the last time you had something to drink? It sounds almost too basic to matter, but basic habits are often the ones we ignore until our bodies remind us. And if you're constantly experiencing excessive thirst even though you're drinking plenty of fluids, that's different. Persistent excessive thirst can sometimes have an underlying cause and should be discussed with a healthcare professional rather than simply solved by drinking more and more water. The bigger lesson is simple. Your health doesn't always demand a dramatic transformation. Sometimes it starts with paying attention to the small signals your body sends you and building simple habits before those signals become problems. In a world that constantly tells us to move faster, taking a moment to hydrate may be one small way of taking better care of yourself, because you can't always slow down the world around you. But you can choose not to ignore your own health while you're moving through it. If you found this update helpful, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to Unix Media, and turn on notifications so you never miss the latest news. Thanks for watching.